Hey YouTube fam, what's up? It's Patrick. As always, so good to share another Wednesday practice with y'all. Before we begin this session, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do become part of the community, become part of the crew. And if you enjoy this practice, like the video, leave a comment below. Let me know how it went for you today. This was going to be a short, quick cooker, so I hope you enjoy it. When you're ready, find your way onto the mat and let's just start right in downward facing dog today. Plant those hands down, lift your hips up and back in space. Try to really push through your thumbs, get into your hips a little bit more, bend the knees a little bit, find some range, find some connection, find some breath. See if you can elevate through your tailbone and really drive through your thumbs. Take an inhale here. Then your exhale, slowly lower your forearms to the floor, dolphin pose. Drop the forearms down. If you can drop them down together, great. If you need to go one at a time, that works too. From here, push through your thumbs, look forward, and stack the shoulders on top of your elbows. See if you can walk your feet in just a little bit closer. Even if you're not flexible at all, bend your knees, get into this really tight shape. In fact, even if you are more flexible, try to bring your knees all the way to your rib cage. Bending the legs is a perfectly valid option in this moment. Feel your arms all of a sudden awake, turning on. Drive the floor away with your forearms. We are in the thick of it straight away in this practice. Use your breath to kind of help you build a bit more heat, build a bit more structure, and a bit more stamina. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, walk your feet back slightly so your legs can straighten. And then look out in front of you and lean your chin out to touch the ground by your thumbs, and then back. We'll do 10. 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rise back up into your dolphin pose. Straighten your arms, downward facing dog. Your shoulders are now officially welcome to practice. Lower your knees to the floor. Stack your shoulders on top of the wrists and circle the shoulders over the wrists a few times. Kind of get into some of that territory. Roll around through your shoulders. Create some movement, create some stability here. Drive through your thumbs. Get active in your hands. And then when your wrists feel good, step back into plank pose. Take an inhale in your plank, anywhere between 0 and 10 push-ups. Ready, set, go. Lower and rise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you find plank pose, lower your knees down to the floor. Sit back to the heels. Take a moment. Center with your breath here in any of these places of stillness. My words seem to be escaping me for a brief moment. That happens to all of us. Another round of 10 push-ups. If you would like, flip the hands so the fingers point towards your toes, towards the back of the mat. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale, move through it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank pose up top. Drive through your hands. Really engage your core here. And then lower your knees. Tuck your toes. Sit back to your heels. Push the knuckles together. Drop backs of hands to floor. And then pull your forearms in towards the midline. Stretch the wrists and the toes at the same time here. Really try to tuck the big toes down and get heavy through your knees. Feel your inner ankles magnetize towards one another. Bring your hands back to normal. Lean shoulders on top of heels. Interlace hands at heart center. Deep inhale into the palms. Exhale, push your hands forward, round into your upper back body. Arms straighten. Inhale, reach arms up the sky. Exhale, round. Down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Get long. Exhale, fold. Down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Get long. Exhale, fold. Down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Get long. Exhale, cactus the arms. Pull your elbows down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then release. Come off the toes. Tap the feet a few times. Sit back towards your heels, flying integration. Push your hands down into the floor. Thumbs face forward. Feet push down, hands push down, hips stay low, knees chase collarbones. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, drive and rise, holding your middle space for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, right foot lifts off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left foot lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, hold middle, final 5, 4. Inner ankles together, knees together. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. If you haven't had your welcome to class moment, welcome to class. As you can tell, a lot of strong movements in our journey today. Take 2 breaths. Settle yourself, settle your energy. And then downward facing dog. Push into the palms. Drive into your hands. Look forward. Lift heels, bend knees. Bottom of exhale. Step or float feet to thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit your hips low. Reach your hands to sky. Chair pose. Stretch through your fingers. Big breath here. Really get heavy in your hips. Sink back, sink back. Lower. Low boat pose. Open and close. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock up right into crow pose. Knees, triceps, triceps, knees. Lean into your hands. Push through your thumbs. Squeeze your heels to your butt. Try to hold here for 5. Maybe bring your knees to the middle. Let them float. 4, 3, 2. Shoot back and vinyasa on 1. Wherever you are. Feel your core working. Feel your arms working. Feel your body participating in the equation. Look forward, drive into your hands, lift heels, bend knees. Game is the same. Step or float feet all the way up to thumbs. Sit your hips low as you inhale, rise into chair pose. Heavy hips as you stretch through your fingers. And then sit all the way down. Push your knees forward. Reach your hands out in front of you. And then land. Low boat pose, you open. Exhale, rise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock right into your crow pose. Knees, triceps, triceps, knees. Squeeze heels to butt. Hold here. Push into your hands again if you need more. Knees to the middle for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Vinyasa. Shoot back with control. Shoot back with power. Find your breath every step of the way. Let the inhales really open you up. And the exhales roll you back. Keep the energy going. Drive into the hands. Look forward. Lift heels, bend knees. Bottom of exhale. Step or float feet all the way up to your thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sit your hips low. Chair pose. Really reach through your fingers here. Drive through your big toes. Keep stretching your hands up and then sit lower, 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 lower. Low boat pose. Last round here, open up and then rise. We'll do an extra 5. So 2, 3, we'll do a total of 15. 4, 5, 6, quick math. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rock forward, right into crow pose. Don't think about it. Don't overwork it. Squeeze heels to butt. Option to bring knees to the middle for 5, 4, 3, 2, vinyasa on 1. Keep your energy flowing. Keep your energy moving as you root into your hands here. Drive through your thumbs. Look forward. Lift heels, bend knees. 5 count journey to bring your feet to your hands. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sit your hips low. Chair pose, reach through. Your fingers get as long as possible here. Heavy, heavy hips. Rise onto the toes. Sit to your heels. Knees, triceps, knees. We've done a lot of crow pose today. Option this time for Ekapada Bakasana. Your right knee comes middle, or your right foot reaches up and back in space. Stretch through your right foot, hold for 3, for 2. On 1, everybody pulls right knee middle. Right foot lands in between your hands, left foot steps to the back of the mat, warrior 2. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink into the position. Open your arms, stretch through your hands. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, left hand to the floor. Side plank, drive through your left thumb. Hug your right knee up in towards your right tricep. Push your left big toe down towards the floor. Hold here. This could be plenty. Or see if you can roll forward on your left big toe. Bring your right knee to touch your left elbow. How close can you get there? Stay strong, stay focused, stay connected. Breathe here for 3, for 2. On 1, right foot returns to the top of the mat. Inhale, open into wide leg forward fold preparation. All toes face left. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. 2 breaths here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Walk your hands out in front of you. Plant your palms down flat. Wiggle your toes in a little bit closer, so just slightly wider than the hands. You can walk the hands forward a bit if you need to. I'll scoot my feet back just so it gives you a better view line. You're going to rise up onto the toes. Then we're going to take push-ups from here. So bend your elbows, lower your forehead to the floor, and rise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Pivot your left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale, sink into your warrior 2 facing the back. Drive into your right big toe, push into your left big toe. Inhale to open your arms, create space. They may feel a little fatigued in this moment, but we have that side plank variation on the right hand. So take an inhale here. On your exhale, right hand to the floor. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Hug your left knee in, really squeeze it up. Lean your right shoulder forward over your right wrist just a bit more. Keep rolling your right tricep towards, technically the top of your mat, but the space behind you. And then option to bring your left knee up towards your right elbow. Right bicep spins forward. You roll over the big toe. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, left foot steps back to the top of the mat. Open through warrior 2 into wide leg forward fold. Take your inhale. On your exhale, fold all the way down. Melt into the position. Find your breath here. Take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push-ups again, hands out in front of you. Wiggle the feet in a little bit closer. I know it's a bit of madness, but you've got it. Do the amount that feels good to you today. Rise onto your toes. Keep your hips high. And then lower, forehead to floor, and rise. 1, maybe chin to floor if that feels better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if I just started counting backwards? 9. That would be brutal. 10. Rise up. Nice work. Pivot towards your front right foot and then step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale your hands. Reach up towards the sky. Create space. Create lift. And then exhale, you fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to floor, vinyasa. Maybe after all that madness, the vinyasa actually feels a bit easier.
Drive into your hands as you make it back to dog. Again, no rest for the weary. In our journey today, stick with it to the best of your ability. Look forward, lift heels, bend knees, step or float, feet to thumbs. Give you 7 counts to do it. Ready, set, go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sit your hips low. Chair pose. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Sit your hips a little bit lower. Stretch through your fingers. Rise onto your toes. Sit to your heels. Knees, triceps, triceps, knees. Crow pose, option for Ekapada Bakasana. Lean into your hands. Grip the ground. Squeeze heels to butt. Find your stability here. Option to reach your left leg up and away. Creating opening, creating your foundation for 4, 3, 2. Left knee into chest. Left foot lands on the floor. Step back, find your warrior 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink all the way down and into it. Work through your feet as you reach through your hands. Take a big breath here. On your exhale, right hand comes to the floor. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Left knee lifts into your chest. Don't let your left leg touch the floor here. Left forearm comes to the ground. Drop your right heel to the floor. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Right hand plants. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Left arm reaches up to sky. Left forearm lowers down. Right arm reaches up. Right hand lowers down. Left arm reaches up. Left forearm lowers down. Right arm reaches up. Right hand plants. Left arm reaches up. Left arm plants. Left forearm plants. Right arm reaches up. Right hand plants. Roll to outer edge of right foot. Squeeze your left knee into your chest. Step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Open into warrior 2. And then swing. Wide leg forward fold preparation. Except instead of folding down, pivot your right foot to the back of the mat. Toes point back. Right knee bends. Open your arms. Take a breath. Find your stability here. Find your focus. Take an inhale. On your exhale, left hand to the floor. Left hand plants, side plank. Right knee squeezes into the chest. Left hip pushes across. You're holding here. The game is the same. Right forearm plants. Right leg never touches the floor. Left arm reaches up. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up. Right forearm plants. Left arm reaches up. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up. Right forearm plants. Left arm reaches up. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up. Right forearm plants. Left arm reaches up. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up. Last full round. Right forearm plants. Left arm reaches up. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Right foot steps all the way to the back of the mat. Open into your warrior 2. Big breath. And then straighten your right leg. All toes pivot left. Take an inhale. And then step your right foot to the top of the mat. Find your mountain pose. Deep breath here. Push your hips forward. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Create space and length. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, vinyasa. Move with freedom. Move with purpose, even if you're moving through the struggle. We're in our home stretch here. We've done a lot of crow. We're going to keep that concept today. 3 rounds. Jump into crow or jump up and then take crow. Hold for 5 counts and then vinyasa. You've got this. Do your best. Stick with it. Look forward. Lift heels. Bend knees. If you're jumping to crow into your first time, bend your elbows first. It's really helpful. Ready, set, go. Try to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vinyasa. Move through your flow, but keep the energy going. No pause in the action. Look forward, lift heels, bend knees. Float into your crow pose. Option, bring knees to middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vinyasa. You can tell that little hold makes a big change. If you need to go faster or slower than me, do your thing. Look forward, lift heels, bend knees. Step or float, knees to triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vinyasa. Find a good bit of challenge and a good bit of strength. As you make it back, let's do one bonus round. Finish strong. Push into palms, look forward, lift heels, bend knees. Float knees onto triceps. Maybe middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot back. Linger in your upward facing dog this time. Curve your chest out, push the tops of the feet down. And then slowly lower onto your belly. Goodness. Take a moment here. Let yourself relax for a second. Feel your heart beating. Feel your mind fluctuating. Digest the challenge. Digest the effort. Open your left arm up like a T. Step your right foot over and behind your left leg. Breathe into your right lung, your right side body. Three to four more breaths here. Let yourself try to settle a bit. And slowly return to center and meander to your second side. Adjust yourself as need be. I can't stress it enough. Just breathe, especially into your left side body. Let the breath be big and full. Notice the moment in this practice where you felt like, wasn't sure I was going to get to this point, but now you're here. Like, appreciate that. Appreciate your own journey. So often in these classes, we focus on functionality, we focus on movement, we focus on breath, we focus on metaphor. This class was just effort, just putting yourself out there, like probably failing a few dozen times, and then eventually you kind of get it, return to center. You find a way to make it through, and then you find a way to make it through better and better. Feel free to stay here. Let your forehead rest on the backs of your hands. Let the hands stack on top of each other, of course. Give yourself a little canal for the breath here and a little bit of space in your vision to the right and the left side. Even though your eyes are closed, I don't want you to feel like you're closed off in this space. I just want you to feel that you're softly lingering in this place. So let yourself be. As you hold this space, instead of taking any sort of specific breath this time, I want you to feel the breath entering your nose and then moving down into your lower back, essentially, and then just kind of expanding that area. So it's almost as if you're visualizing pouring, water into a big cup, and so like your breath is the faucet that's filling the cup, but it fills in one spot, right? And then eventually with more water in the cup, the water expands and eventually it lifts, right? And so I want you to think about that same thing with your breath. So as you're breathing in, you're trying to fill that space of the lower back, right? As you exhale, some of the air goes out, some of the life force leaves, but some stays in, and just keep building up your spine. And so you're just getting those subtle releases and really filling space, trying to bring awareness to different areas of your back. Really feel not only the depth of your breath, but the width of your breath. So the ability for you to breathe not just in and out, up and down, forwards and backwards, but also right, left, right. Like feel the 360-degree capacity of your breath as you move it through your entire physical form. Linger with this breathing activity for as long as you need to. Linger in this moment for as long as you need to. Thanks for joining me for this class. It was definitely a cooker. I hope you had some fun with it. Let me know how it went for you, and have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining in, and hope to practice with you again soon. Peace.